Today I wanted to talk about something a little bit more serious. I've been asked how to stay body positive and how to start off being body positive, and so I just wanted to take a second to talk about what I think works best. First, I want to say that body positivity is not something that you ultimately achieve at some point and you're done learning it. It's something that you always have to be working toward. The point of it is more about the practice rather than reaching an end game. The first thing I like to tell people to do is take a look at your social media. Everywhere we go, we are always on our phones, we're always on our laptops. This is where we get all of our information about what is good and beautiful and attractive. The only thing that's great and different about social media being the place where we get our information is that we can actually choose what we want to be taking in. I mean, to an extent. You can't guarantee someone's gonna always post positive things, but what you can do is tailor your feed toward the more body positive people and making sure that your feed is diverse in all kinds of ways. This means starting to follow people of color. It means following more women. It means following fat bodies, folks with disabilities, trans folks, queer folks. It means following people that are marginalized. Those are the folks that we don't get to see a lot in mainstream media. If we can make it so that we are consuming diverse bodies and diverse people on our own time, that makes the world of a difference. Make sure you're following fat bodies. Cat, stop scratching. I'm talking about plus size bodies, super fats, people who are size 26 and above. That's who you should be following, because the more you see those people and you start thinking they're beautiful, the more that you take that in. Body positivity starts off with having a state of mind about other people, looking at people and seeing beauty in diversity. Whatever values you place on other bodies, you're going to internalize them. Whenever you feel yourself being judgy about something because you think someone's body isn't supposed to wear that certain thing, check yourself and be like, hey, why am I thinking that? Do I really believe that? Because you're also taking that in and putting that on yourself and saying that you're not allowed to do those things if you look X, Y, or Z. Clean out your feed. Clean out your social media. Get rid of those accounts that end up making you feel like shit about yourself. You're not required to follow anyone. If that account makes you feel bad for whatever reason about yourself or about other people and it's not spreading kindness and positivity, fucking let it go. Unfollow, delete, unfriend. Get rid of those people that don't bring you good vibes. It's really important that you start following people who are having conversations, who are talking about issues. If you're thin and you're struggling with body positivity, you should really be listening to fat people. The body positive movement was created by fat people for fat people. That's just the bottom line. I'm not saying that you have to be fat in order to be body positive. If you're wanting to learn how and you want to take note from people who are doing it the right way and aren't body shaming and it's not tied to weight loss or diets or anything, listen to fat activists. This doesn't mean you have to avoid taking care of yourself. It doesn't mean that you're supposed to not work out. It's entirely your business. The problem is when you use your social media platforms to promote that agenda, saying that that is the better way to be. When you say that you look better now, what do you think that means for all the folks who still look the way that you did? They look at you saying that and they say, my body is wrong right now. And that's the complete opposite of what body positivity is supposed to be. This is why before and after photos are so harmful, because you're contributing to a culture of self-hatred and comparing bodies, which really is sort of weird when you think about it. The next step would be to work on your positive self-talk. Notice when you're talking negatively about yourself in your head, and that's really hard at first. So I challenge you to just start off real slow and just noticing when you're doing it. After you've started getting into the habit of noticing how much you do it, then maybe try changing that mind frame to a more positive message. Don't feel shame or put pressure on yourself to understand how to do this right off the bat. These are ingrained beliefs and ways of being that we have learned our entire lives, and you are taking the step to be body positive, and that's such a beautiful thing. When people ask me how I stay so body positive, the truth is that I don't stay body positive. There are so many moments when I feel uncomfortable in my skin, and I'm committed to challenging those beliefs. I'm committed to getting back on track. Always. I'm committed to choosing to love myself instead of hate myself. I know that people are going to comment on this video and say I shouldn't just love myself because I should change and lose weight because I'm so fat. The thing is that what I choose to do with my body is my business. I just want to spread love and kindness and positivity and help folks love who they are in this moment. What I want is for people to stop pushing their agenda and comparing their bodies and saying that they're better off when they're this way or that way. That's what's harmful. One final piece of body positivity that I think is really really important is taking risks that make you feel good in your skin. So if that means finding clothes that actually fit for you, getting creative with what you do for self-care, things that make you feel good in your body. And I know for a lot of fat folks and people dealing with dysphoria and body dysmorphia and stuff like that, it can feel impossible to feel good in your skin, be present with yourself, and that's really, really hard. So go easy with this one. It can be really hard. Find activities that make you feel good in your body. Take healthy risks that help you move forward in your goals. Confide in people. Talk with your friends about these things. Talk about all of the complexities of being body positive, of having a body, of being trans with a body. Get conversations going and find people that have the same goal of being body positive. You really have to challenge the messages that you've been fed your entire life. These are going to work as a barrier against all of those negative messages that you're going to be continuing to get. This is kind of just a rant, I guess. I want to talk about important things on this channel. That's a part of who I am. I think a lot of my vlogs show that I am comedic and kind of clumsy and goofy, and I also want to talk about important things because that is a part of me. Let me know if you like this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Jay. This is Comfy Fat, Hearts and Rainbows.